No, you're not.
Splash.
They even had the Invis shield up, hit it with a crossover move. How did he not see me?
Splash.
Wow, through their Invis ult. That's why you gotta wait. Whenever Magneto was out there, you gotta wait for him to ult, and then you ult right after. Now we got Angela with the assist.
Splash.
Iron Man is my first duelist lord. I've been going crazy. Look at Groot.
Splash.
Groot and Angela, those are my best friends. When you're playing as Iron Man, I stop their maximum pulse. Then I hear Born Again from Adam. He's reviving his team. Angela asked what rhymes with cash. What maneuver could possibly be smoother than not even seeing, just believing? I heard Groot. He said, I am Groot. So it doesn't matter. Oh, here's Magneto again. I wait for him to ult. Actually, I didn't even have my ult yet, so now I got my ult. Get rid of Luna for the win. We're going to get this dub. That's clutch. Again, that's the best ult line. Look, even Moses Cub is getting in on this action. Off the wall, gonna bank it.
Splash.
They had a Doctor Strange. Moses figured that shield would be up, so he didn't want the shield to block it, so he banked it off the glass.
Feel the wrath of the goddess!
Off the glass, feel the wrath. Ramen accidentally. AB. A splash for Storm. Let's get it. See, sometimes they ban Iron Man, so when they ban Iron Man, I just say, all right, let me pull out that Storm then. They must not like the Flyers. They must be afraid of the Flyers. Look at Angela. Look at that double team. That teamwork. Wow, that chemistry. She trapped them as soon as I did, and I didn't tell her to do that. I'm not even in the game chat. I turned that off. But she just knew. She knew what to do, baby. Here goes another Storm. Why not get one, get two again? How about another quad? Going crazy out here. I haven't made a Marvel Rivals video since season 2.5. I've still been playing the game. I played season 3. I've been playing season 4. This is the game that I play to just have fun. I don't really play to make videos. That's why I haven't made any. But maybe I should. I figured, hey, season 5 is coming. A lot happened in season 4. I still had some of those clips saved up, so why not let it fly? And look at Cap running for his life. See, I love to play anti-dive characters because there's a lot of people like that. They're not even being sneaky. They're just running straight past your team to go to the backline. It's so annoying when I play Strategist and I see a Cat or a Magic. They're not even being sneaky. And nobody turns around to deal with that threat. But this is an easy kill. Look at this. Cap is nervous. Cap can't do anything because I'm on him. He's not attacking my backline. He's wasting his cooldowns. He's wasting his time. And we're going to get him up out of there. That's why I picked up Blade. I play Iron Fist, Mr. Fantastic, sometimes even Bucky. Bucky is some cheese. He really is. He just keeps getting buffed. But I really have fun playing with Blade and all these other characters, so why not let it fly? And I don't understand why when I'm not playing Duelist, my Duelist teammates never help in the backline with divers. They just ignore them. They see them. I know they see them, because how can you not? They're not even being sneaky. They jump right over our tank and run straight for the backline. No real strategy, no patience or anything. And they never turn around. They only look forward. They never look back. And it's weird because if we just kill the diver, sometimes there might be more than one diver. If we kill the diver, now it's a 5v6. It could be a 4v6. Then we move forward. We wipe the whole team. That's easy work. That's math. That's easy math, right? Why aren't more teams realizing, hey, they have a magic. Why don't we all kill the magic first when she dives in and then move forward? Don't just ignore that magic or whoever it is. By the eye, get down to the ground. You know the rules. And that's why I like Blade, because Blade, you can get right up in their face, win the 1v1s, but then you can also back up a little bit. You got some range on that gun. So unlike Iron Fist, because I like playing Iron Fist too, but you got to get right up in their face. Some teams are good enough to where you're not really thriving. Every time you go in, they're ready for it. But Blade, you can kind of mix it up. You can go in, you can stand back, and you got the anti-heal too. So he's pretty fun to play. That's why I've been picking him up. Get that Spider-Man up out of here. That's what I love about Blade. You see Spider-Man come down. He has to eventually come down to the ground to hit somebody to do his combo. When he does that, that's when you hit him with the slash and dash, the slice and the dice. I used to play a lot of Mr. Fantastic before I picked up Blade because he's great too with the anti-dive. The only thing is it takes a lot more hits because his damage is not as high. He will kill people, but it takes it takes more time. And sometimes your team is not that good. So they see you when you do your little block move so that you don't take damage. Your healers need to be able to heal you in that situation, but not all healers, not all strategists are smart enough. They don't see the signs. They're not paying attention to the battle for all of the duelists. They don't know when they need to step in and give that clutch heal. And so sometimes you end up dying. But Blade and also Iron Fist, they've got dashes. They have a lot of ways to get out of danger. They can block, they can parry when they get in trouble. And then that gives your strategist more time to figure out, hey, okay, let me heal him now. So I win a lot more games when I need to anti-dive and I pick Blade or Iron Fist, depending on the situation. Sometimes you want more range, go Blade. If you don't really need the range and the brute force is working, then Iron Fist, he gets them up out of there. Because the thing about Iron Fist, when you do your parry and you lock onto somebody, even if they're getting healed, a lot of times you can still get the kill. You can still kill through the heals. He is so fun to play. And with Season 5 coming up, I like that Gambit is a strategist. That was, wow, they really hit us with I don't think anybody expected him to be a strategist. And he looks fun. His kit looks fun. His ult looks fun. I'm definitely going to be playing him because I love the strategist role. He looks like he can do damage. He can fight off divers. He can get rid of a sleep effect or even Doctor Strange. It's crazy when you look at that trailer. Because in his ult, Punisher just jumped over the Groot walls. That was crazy. Oh, look at me getting that Iron Man up out of the sky with Hulk. I love playing as Hulk. Because, see, now Hulk doesn't get banned, so you can actually play him. Before this season, before they changed that Namor team up, man, this man would get banned almost every game. So what's the point of playing Hulk or trying to learn him when you never get to play him? But now I get to throw him out there every once in a while when our team needs a tank, you know, something light. This team surrendered after the first round of death and destruction. So that's an easy MVP for me. And it wasn't even crazy, the stats. I mean, I think I only had like 2,000 damage, but I did have 7 final hits. And that's an MVP for me, baby. Now I'm on Iron Fist. Look at that. I see Spider-Man. Get that Spider-Man up out of here. See, why don't more people do that? I always have to learn characters that my teammates never use to stop certain strategies. And look, this Rocket, this was a good player. I really wasted ult chasing that man all the way up there. I had to get him up out of there, though. I had to. I still get another kill, though. Magneto goes down. Every season, I pick up a new player. I start playing them. I start adding them in, mainly for counter picks. And my most played character in Season 4 is Iron Man, because there's a lot of Moon Knights and Squirrel Girls out there. So if you use Iron Man, you just pack them up. It's easy work. So that's why I played him more than anybody else. And then sometimes the other team, they don't use hit scan players either. So when they don't use hit scan players, you can still be a menace with Iron Man. In Season 5, they're buffing a lot of characters. I used to use Loki all the time. I barely used him in Season 4. They really messed him up. They lowered his stats so much. I mean, he's still good. The lamps are still clutch. You can stop ults. It's really nice, but I don't know, the damage, it didn't feel right. When I was playing, because in Season 4, the first part of the season, I played about 6 hours of Loki, and it just felt weird. Your damage is just not what it was before. Even the healing went down, and I was like, I guess I'll play Jeff or Invis or somebody else instead. But now I think they're going to buff him a little bit, so we'll see. Maybe I'll bring him back. But Gambit's out, so I am going to learn Gambit whenever I get the chance. Now, the good thing about Gambit being a strategist, too, we shouldn't have problems with people not wanting to play strategist. Whenever you introduce a character that people like, in a role like that, it's gonna make more people. There might be DPS players that would never play strategist before. Maybe now they're gonna play it because his kit looks crazy. He does crazy damage. He's got melee moves. He's got some distance moves. When you look at that trailer, he looks like a DPS. So he's a strategist, but it looks fun to play and to get kills. He's definitely designed to get a lot of kills. And his ult is a play-making ult. I love ults that help your team make plays instead of just ults that counter plays. We have too many of those ults already in the game, so it's nice to get something else. I can't wait to try him out, but you know how it goes. In the first season, when a player comes out, you're probably not going to get to play him as much as you want because everybody's trying to lock him in. Like Blade, I didn't get to start playing Blade until now because everybody was playing him when he came out. Same thing with Daredevil. I haven't really played him yet. He's tough. He's really strong. So maybe I'll try him out next season. We'll see. Maybe I got to bring out Captain America again for season 5 because his ult is now going to charge your teammates' ults faster. And I think it's like 30% faster or something crazy. That could be a problem, especially with Loki. What if Loki copies him and then you use it again and that helps everybody else get their ults faster? That could be a problem. Because if you think about it, Cap's ult is already a support ult because it keeps people alive. It gives them health, right? And then look at that, Angela. Angela's another new character that I really like. I played her. She was my second most played character in season 4.5. She's great because a lot of people don't know what to do. She just messes up what you're trying. She moves people out of the way. She is a huge distraction. Look at that. I just separated these two. And then now I go in to get the kill. She does a lot of damage too. If nobody checks her, if nobody turns around, you can just go to the back line and get a lot of picks. Some games I just do that. When they're not paying attention, I go straight to the back line and I kill. And there's nothing they can do. It's crazy. You have to put pressure on an Angela. When you see her coming in, it's got to be a team effort. That's why you want to use these characters like Bucky, Blade, or Iron Fist, or Mr. Fantastic, or even Wanda. There's a lot of characters that make it easier to contend with these divers, but so many DPS don't want to do it. They love to pick Moon Knight and Squirrel Girl. They never want to pick the characters that really help and bully the divers. And look, I'm just chasing this Iron Man. That's another thing I love about Angela. You don't know how many flyers I have bullied with her. You hit her with the strike when you get charged up. You can also take them out of the sky, do the charge into them. So, and then look at this. I ult right through that. I see you trying to hide. You can't hide from Angela, baby. That's a splash. Got that Moon Knight up out of there. I also changed my name to Chris Smoove. Instead of I'm Chris Smoove, I had to use some foreign letters. They don't look like foreign letters. It still looks like normal letters, but technically it's not. So that's a smooth move. So this season I ended up Grandmaster 3. Moses Ka is like Diamond 2. It's funny, in season 3, Moses Ka got Grandmaster 3 and I was only Diamond 2. What's going on there? What is that cheese? How does that happen? The matchmaking in this game is definitely still iffy, but they will have placement matches coming in season 5, so let's see how that works. Give that guy a map. Merch is now available at chrissmoove.com, shipping worldwide. My songs, He Quit the Game, Lob City, and My Camo are now available on all streaming platforms. You know they gotta be furious. Maybe that's why they were fouling me so much. They were just angry. Oh, look at those tears. Are those tears? Did they put tears on my player? That is hilarious. Jason Kidd, what's up? Good series. That was crazy.